talking about this is like nonstop. They're not doing it like they were. I'm talking about it's so obvious. There's times where they're like, when they're squeezing, it'll be like, it changes my whole posture, and they're pushing my shoulders onto my neck. But you'll see like them tense everything up, and then you'll just see it fall. I haven't had any sleep. It's 2, probably almost 3 p.m. And this is the most relief I've gotten, because I'm recording and they still won't let me fall asleep. It's swollen too. Right now they're talking about how they're not able to let anyone see how they've been doing me, and how visible it is. I'm talking about like you can see this shit. You don't have to try to look for it. Like right now you're probably trying to look and you see very little movement, like a little bit of my muscle flinching here and there. This shit that I'm talking about is not like that. And it's been going on since last night, so they're about 14, 15 hours in. You see them let a muscle go. Stop. They just gave me a shot in my vagina. So right now they're trying to do the same thing that they normally do, but in the spots that you can't see. So near the top of my shoulder and my neck. I wonder if, no, it's not even the same amount of pressure on my back. Like gravity, they're using gravity to hold me down. Like trying to pin me to keep me from moving. On top of attacking me and causing pain. And they're complaining about my skin. Recently, it's been weeks ago now, there was a 7-minute video that they got rid of that showed all the real damage that came from that stuff they were doing on my arms. They got rid of it. And I don't have evidence of it anywhere else. Like, not in full and complete like that. But they've been getting rid of a lot of videos. Like the videos, I made a video recently. It was 29 minutes long, if I recall correctly. I put a screenshot of it somewhere. But in that video, it had my bank accounts. It had the recent complaint that I wrote about the house out back. It had a couple of other things, like recent purchases and stuff like that. But most importantly, it had like days. Like, so I went through my home surveillance and I showed that for however far back I could go, what they were doing to me the wee hours of the morning, that there was always movement. And they got rid of it. And now they're starting to remove the food from my stomach and neck and make me hungry. So they're trying to get me to remove myself from this area. And they're just going to try and reset it and do it the same thing again. You see how that comes from them pushing that. It's a visible, not like. You seen that those scary movies where they like, well, you seen it when females are pregnant too, where the demon, the alien kicks and through the skin. Imagine that happening somewhere like your back or your thigh or your private part. That's from the respiratory attacks. I don't smoke, not even hookah, behind the shit that they were doing to my chest. It's almost like soon approaching a year not having a black and mild. But just because I'm not doing it myself doesn't mean that it doesn't count for anything. Like nothing is to everything is to decline, okay? To decline or age my appearance that they do. So if I'm not doing it, they find that as an advantage because now those cells that are associated with the respiratory, they just want to feed there so they can reduce the type of effect that smoking would have on them. So me and my mom, for example, we don't smoke, but there's shit feeding on our respiratory system. The world population has doubled since I was born. In 84 it was 4 billion, 4 point something, and now it's 8 point something. Which is weird because I recalled it being like 7.6, but somewhere recently I saw 8, and I don't know if they were just rounding or not, but bitches is having babies. And shouldn't nobody be. Unless you don't mind caring for a handicapped child. They're inducing the hunger pain. And on a scale from what they normally do, like me knowing how bad it can get, and for the sake of range, I'm going to use a scale of 1 to 3. It's a 1. Still. You're contracting a muscle on the left side of my back, but not where you, like I said, the stuff that I'm talking about, you don't have to look for. Right now, they're trying like to still attack me, but it's for it not to show. Like the knot in my chest is still there. I think I'm gonna go to jail tonight. They poisoned my arm too.